activity is the most important thing. And that is the key of success. Making accounts, preparing accounts is not at all very important. Second is definitely the tax burden very high. We are in 33%, and even US it is higher tax burden. Canada 25%, US it is going beyond 35%. Everywhere if you see that in the business, being able to manage tax is one of the very important expectation from the CFO, which accounts is not expected to do that. And that CFO can achieve only with the help of understanding the business, structuring the business around that area. Yeah.
Penalty of 500 million.
Yes.
In US, correct? So, on a disclosure point of view, investor or stakeholder disclosure point of view, the duty of the CFO, sir, what do you feel? How, whether it came suddenly to the investor, not known. So, as a stakeholder point of view, so how do you perceive that? Whether it should have known to stakeholder or it came subsequently, what is the reaction of the stakeholders?
No, I appreciate if the investor is not aware about the business what we have done, then it is always a surprise to him. But if you ask me, we made lot of money in 2007, 8 and 9 on account of challenging the infringement. Ultimately, we enjoyed that money, we used that money for acquisitions and so many other purposes. And maybe money what we earned was not 500 million, was less than that. But today, my affordability is very high. Hopefully this year, after paying 500 million also, we may not end up having less income than the last year. But this is a business challenge which we have. And we have taken a call at a point of time where we feel that we should be able to succeed in the litigation. But yes, we failed.
No, I'm asking why you are, I'm not asking, on the point of disclosure point of view to the stakeholders.
No, disclosure. See, we did provided even in the books as a provisions in the last years also. And the difference has been now provided. So there is nothing which is...
Thank you, Sudhir Bhai. Thank you very much for telling us how to handle the expectation of suppliers, customers, bankers, government. Also told us about how to think out of the box and do the restructuring. Sudhir Bhai also explained us very nicely about the value creation in Sun Pharma and explained how to be focused. Thank you very much, Sudhir Bhai. And we expect you to come again and again to our... Thank you.
Thank you to you all.
Friends, every good thing has to come to an end. We were together for the last 2 days, 11 sessions, 12 speakers. I'm sure it means lots to us. Mr. Chitle said that whenever we attend a seminar or a workshop like this, we should not look for only the presentation, but at least 5 questions that we carry and we think that we need to answer and think about those questions more. I'm sure that you, from this workshop, you must have taken more than 5 questions. Friends, now I make this floor open and request quite a few of you to come here and express your views. I'm sure that you have already given your feedback sheet to us, but I would request you people, some of you to come here and tell us something about and some improvement. Yeah, Mr. Dilip.
Yadir, I just missed one point. Please come, no problem. You come be here. The last question was put to me in my expectation is learning anyway, we do learning, but the family management time. And I don't know, do you think you are not able to give time to your family? Or CFO being onerous work, whatever we discussed, stressful at some point of time. See, I understand very simple, where there is a will, there is a way. See, you determine that today it is 12th, on 18th evening you will go with your family member, husband or a wife, for a movie and you book the ticket. I am very sure you will not miss the show. See, you plan for it and you will have it. See, your priority has to be a family, then yes, it will automatically will happen. If you don't plan, then on 17th also you find you have no time, on 18th, you will not be able to do anything. So maybe I am giving you something which is personally what we do.
Thank you, Sudhir, for sharing that. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Thakkar.
Respected seniors over the dais and fellow participants.
Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Deepak Thakkar, Chartered Accountant in practice since last 30 years. And though my core subject is VAT, but the contents which I saw about the program made me feel that I must be a part of this. And I think all of us agree that the conceptualization of this very program by IMC and CTC together and bisecting the subject in such a nice manner, taking care of accounting aspect, the tax aspect, regulatory, the finance, hedging, project management, and lastly about the skills, how to manage. And this has given a good insight to many of CFOs are here. They are already CFOs, and we are not in industry, we are in practice. But at least I can say that some of us have got very much insight about the entire aspect, and we congratulate you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Thakkar.
Keep on such programs.
Sure, we will.
And definitely a participation will be there.
We will surely do that.
Thank you.
Okay. Just to share with you, there are 31 professionals and 36 non-professionals who is participating in this. Anybody else would like to give their suggestions or... Okay, I think we should now end because there is another program has been planned. I would now request Mr. Shailesh Vaidya, my counterpart, to give a valedictory speech and vote of thanks. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. We've had a very successful 2 days workshop on the making of the CFO, and we are grateful to all the distinguished speakers, the invitees, the dignitaries present here today at this test session. We at IMC are deeply honored to have Mr. Sudhir Walia, Director, Sun Pharma, as a speaker for this workshop. Thank you very much, Mr. Walia, for honoring us with your presence this evening. I would like to thank Mrs. Deena Mehta and Mr. Deepak Doshi, chairpersons of the Capital and MSME committees of IMC respectively. I thank Mr. Yatin Desai, President, Mr. Vipul Choksi, Chairman, Corporate Members Committee, and Mr. Hasmukh Dedia, Vice President, Corporate Members Committee from the Chamber of Tax Consultants, who are the co-organizers of this event. This is a very good initiative by the Indian Merchant Chamber and the Chamber of Tax Consultants to come together on issues of common interest, and we can see the result. I hope we do many such programs, and together we have that synergic effect coming together. I've been happy to receive the report of this workshop. In the last 2 days during this workshop, we've seen sessions conducted, being deliberated on various issues on mobilization of funds, risk management, financial reporting, corporate restructuring, and the like. During the workshop, some key aspects of finance have been very well covered, like structure of capital, how to determine the cost of funds, importance of governance, ways of setting up viable business model in today's tough competition days. As a chamber, we would like to capture all the ideas and insights shared in each session and expect that participants will follow and use them in their day-to-day work. We are grateful to all the eminent speakers who have shared their valuable insights on the various themes of finance in these last 2 days. Each speaker has brought something special to the table with their precious experience in the field and their willingness to share it. I especially thank Mr. Yogesh Dingra, Mr. Narsimhan, Mr. Pramod Menon, Chartered Accountant Mr. M.M. Chitle, Mr. Pradeep Shroff for giving presentations and enlightening our audience on the topics. The report by ICC KPMG on role of CFOs in today's environment has pointed to changing regulatory landscape, efficient service delivery, lack of reliable data and analytics, working capital management, and key people management as the main challenges CFOs have to tackle. Changing regulatory landscape of all is the biggest challenge facing the CFOs today. Today's CFOs not only bear responsibility for operations, but also act as a strategist and business lead, thereby walking a fine line. They meet ambitious targets, profit targets, while ensuring regulatory compliance. All this is undertaken by them while moving towards the company's long-term sustainable business model. Emergence of new technologies like cloud computing, advancement in power of mobile and handheld devices, and continuous improvement in the enterprise systems have revolutionized the entire business landscape. We are grateful to our sponsors, BSE Limited and Aeon Global Insurance Brokers Private Limited, for offering us sponsorships. They've always extended tremendous support to IMC for various events, and we look forward to maintain the same relations in future. The success of this event would not have been possible without the support and interest of all you participants. I thank you all, and I thank all the delegates for their enthusiastic participation. And I thank the Secretariat of both IMC and the Tax Consultants, Chamber of Tax Consultants, for making this event successful. Thank you very much.
Please collect your participation certificate from the desk. Thank you.